remember that night like it was yesterday. It was a moonless, pitch-black evening, and I was driving alone on a desolate stretch of highway, far away from civilization. The only company I had was the faint hum of my car's engine and the eerie symphony of the wind rustling through the trees that lined the road. Little did I know that this drive would become a nightmare etched into my memory forever. The road was eerily empty, and I couldn't see more than a few feet ahead of me. My hands clutched the steering wheel tightly as I strained my eyes to make out the white lines marking the lanes. The car's headlights carved a path through the darkness, revealing only glimpses of the trees that loomed on either side. As I continued down that lonely highway, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. My heart raced, and I tried to dismiss my paranoia as a product of the isolation and darkness. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. Suddenly, a figure appeared in the distance, standing in the middle of the road. Panic surged through me as I slammed on the brakes, causing the tears to screech and the car to skid to a halt just a few feet away from the mysterious figure. My breath caught in my throat as I tried to make out the details of the person in the headlights. It was a woman, her long, disheveled hair obscuring most of her face. She wore a tattered white dress that billowed in the wind. I couldn't see her eyes, but I felt her gaze piercing through me. She looked like a specter, a lost soul trapped in the darkness. I rolled down the window cautiously, my voice quivering as I asked, "Are you okay?" There was no response, just an eerie silence that hung in the air. Goosebumps covered my arms, and a shiver ran down my spine. I considered driving around her and continuing my journey, but something about her presence seemed otherworldly, as if she didn't belong in this realm. It was then that she slowly extended a bony, pale hand toward me. In her grasp was an old, weathered photograph. With trembling hands, I took the photograph from her and looked at it in the dim glow of the car's interior lights. It was a picture of me, taken on a sunny day, standing in front of my childhood home. My heart pounded in my chest as I realized the impossibility of the situation. How could she have a picture of me? Before I could react, she spoke in a haunting whisper. "You should never have come here." Her voice sent chills down my spine, and I could feel the weight of her words sinking in. Terrified, I shoved the photograph back at her and slammed my foot on the gas pedal. The tires squealed as I sped away from the mysterious woman, my mind racing with fear and confusion. I couldn't make sense of what had just happened, but I knew I needed to get as far away as possible. As I continued to drive through the darkness, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being pursued. Glancing in the rearview mirror, I saw her figure, still in the middle of the road, but now she was slowly fading into the darkness. It was as if she had never been there at all. I couldn't explain what had happened that night, and I still can't. All I know is that I narrowly escaped something inexplicable and terrifying. To this day, I can't drive down a dark, deserted road without feeling the weight of that encounter, and the memory of that night continues to haunt me, a chilling reminder that some horrors are real, and they lurk in the shadows waiting for the next unsuspecting traveler to cross their path.